It's September 28th. Time is 7:37. This is the Town of Auburn Board of Health. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We are late because of the selectmen's meeting, which was ahead of us, but we have a full quorum here, and I don't have the agenda up in front of me. If you could pull it up, Darlene, and just run that agenda there.
Sure, I think Amanda's working on that part. So we are...
It's a recorded meeting as well, both audio and visual.
Yes, yep. So the first item on the agenda is reorganization of the board. As you know, we've had various meetings, but this is a great meeting because we have all three of you. So we would like to have the board reorganize and name the chair, the vice chair, and the member.
Willing to serve again, Eric?
As
Chair?
yeah, I certainly can. Carol, were you interested, or did you want to, or it's up to you?
I am fine either way, honestly.
Okay. Who is everyone up? Who's up? I mean, I just re-upped, Darlene, so I'm here for another how many years?
You're with us for another 3 years, Eric. Can't get away from us yet. This is really just for the next we have to do this every July to June, really. So it's just a reorganization of the board for the members. You're all still active. You're all still appointed by the town manager. So it's a matter that if you want to stay in the same roles as chair, vice chair, and member, or if you are considering making a change with the titles within the group.
I mean, I'm fine with remaining as a chair. I'm available to it unless someone else really wanted to do it. So I'll leave that up to someone to make a motion.
I'll make a motion then that Eric is the chair for the fiscal year, what are we, 2021?
That's correct, Steve.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion that Eric Otterson remain in chair for fiscal 2021.
So there's a motion and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I think I have to abstain from that, Darlene, correct?
I believe you do.
So I will abstain from that. Okay. All right. So we will continue on, and the next part is the review of the agenda. I don't think we have to add or remove any items at all. We do have a bunch of meeting minutes that need approval. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eric. We're also we'd also like to do the vice chair as well. Sorry about that.
So we can certainly, I'll entertain a motion for the vice chair.
Well, I'll put a motion in to, I don't know, am I nominating or Carolyn to continue as vice chair for fiscal year 2021?
And I'll second that. And all those in favor of Carolyn for chair? Aye. Okay. The ayes have it. Carolyn will be the vice chair. All right.
Thank you both.
We don't have to vote for the member. That would be default to Steve.
No, I think we're fine on that, and I think we just have to. Carolyn, are you okay? Did you abstain from that vote?
I did.
Okay.
Am I supposed to?
Yes.
That was my standing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we have it right for the minutes. So we have Paula.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
Do you? I think you accept the nomination, but that is.
I do accept the Yes,
Yay.
I do accept.
All right, awesome. Thank you both. Thank you all. That gets us one of the items squared away. That it's great to have all of you here. And then for the next agenda item is we have a lot of minutes that we have gotten caught up with. So Eric, back to you for minutes.
Can we, does anyone have any concern with the minutes at all? Did you have a chance?
I had a chance to look at them. I didn't have a concern.
I looked through. Now, the ones that I did not attend, I did not read through because I wouldn't feel, but the minutes with my name that I attended, I agreed with them.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. So I guess the easiest, I don't have them up in front of me, but
Sure.
the easiest way that I think going on this was just to, I believe I was at all of them, I believe.
Yeah, I think that I think we have to actually take them individually, so I can tell you just quickly who's at which one, and then we can do the vote as that. Does that work for you?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, if you do one month at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll entertain a motion. Someone just has to say so moved. Second, all those in favor? Aye. All right. So I'll just say entertain. Someone say so moved. That'll actually be the motion. Then we second it, and then we'll just do a vote immediately thereafter. Okay.
And then if somebody wasn't at the meeting, I'll let you know, and you can abstain if you wish.
Gotcha. So March 20th, 2020, the minutes.
Okay, so all three of you were at this March 20th meeting.
Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Aye.
Second. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
The minutes are approved. March 7th.
So we are on, I'm sorry, this one's May 7th, and we have Eric and Carolyn at the May 7th meeting.
Entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
And I second that. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And
Abstain?
And Steve abstains.
abstains.
Okay, wonderful.
June 11th.
June 11th, we have Eric and Carolyn at this June 11th meeting.
Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
And I second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
And they are
And I
approved.
abstain.
Abstains. Excellent. And we move to July 27th.
Yep, July 27th, we have Carolyn and Steve at the July 27th meeting.
I entertain a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Then I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for July 27, 2020.
Excellent. And I abstain from that.
Okay, so Eric's abstaining, yep. And then August 3rd, we have all three of you at the August 3rd meeting.
All right. Entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
And second.
Carolyn, do you second it?
Aye. Yes, second it.
Thank you.
All those in favor of the minutes signify by saying aye.
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 All right, and those are approved with no abstentions.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Moving on to updates, we have the vaccination clinics.
Yes, thank you, Eric. So vaccination clinics, we have we received some of our vaccine order, and we have been working behind the scenes for getting the senior clinic scheduled. We just confirmed actually today that we have staff and a place. So the senior clinic is actually going to be October 6th. So it's next Tuesday. and it's going to be from 9 to 12. We're going to have it at the Senior Center, and we will be putting out the advertisement on that starting first thing tomorrow. We have been in contact with the Senior Center director and her team, and this is our very first clinic of the year. It always is. We want to vaccinate our vulnerable population, so this will be any seniors and anybody with underlying health conditions. So we are looking forward to it. We will have COVID precautions in place and one-way movement throughout the clinic, and we'll be assisting with making sure people feel comfortable and social distancing, wearing face coverings and the like. So that is again Tuesday, October 6th from 9 to 12 at the Senior Center.
Very good.
And
any information on the COVID response at all?
Sure. So for COVID response, we have, as you know, we have 256 cases, and we are in the moderate risk category. There was a change in the risk category from last week to this week. So we just want to remind the public to adhere to the governor's orders and requirements that are in place. We expected that this fall may unfold with a lot of uncertainty, and we certainly want to make sure the public is aware to do everything to keep themselves and their families safe. We have also, as part of COVID response, we work with businesses. We work with the governor's office. As you know, we have safety standard requirements and checklists that come down from the governor's office that we are we're responsible for enforcing. So that means that we have relationships with our businesses. Some businesses we permit, some we don't, but we have a lot of communication with the community and making sure people understand what COVID requirements and COVID control plans are in place, what they're required to do. We spend a lot of time educating, and I think for the most part, most people understand that this pandemic has really changed everybody's lives. We're doing our best to work with the public and make sure education is always first. I think for the most part, we really do have cooperation. However, I do have to tell you, we do have some issues, sometimes with businesses that may not follow the requirements for the governor's office. So that takes some extra time and energy to try to bring those places into compliance. But for the most part, I can tell you that it is something that's positive. Go ahead.
Moving down to the director's items, the standard list that we have, is there anything on that list that is pressing?
Yeah, the only thing I did want to let you know, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier, we just found out that we got a grant of $2,100 from the state to help with flu clinics and planning for flu clinics. So we're going to be using that money to supplement what we would normally do for the clinic. So we're pretty happy about that. And then just one other item that I wanted to just tell you about. We just confirmed this as well. The yard waste pickup dates for the fall. We've received a lot of calls already, and kind of just within the past week, I think the leaves are really turning. So we're going to be following the same protocol as we have done last year, where the leaves will get picked up on anybody who's on the municipal trash and recycling service. Their leaves will get picked up on the day that that your normal trash pickup day. So if you have your trash picked up on Monday, that's what's going to follow suit for the yard waste pickup. We're starting the week of October 19th through the 23rd, and we're going to run 5 weeks. So it'll be October 19th through the 23rd, October 26th through the 30th, November 2nd through the 6th, November 9th through the 13th, and November 16th through the 20th. Our flyer was just posted on the town website and social media, and we will be sending out weekly reminders to people on that. It's usually a very something that people are very interested in.
Anything with the communicable diseases, I saw some name reports that seem pretty standard. Of course, they have the uptick in some of the COVID stuff, but there's to be expected. So, and then anything on inspections or events?
I don't think we have some temporary events that we are working with businesses on, and I think that the selectmen had talked about it this evening with the town manager. I think advisement on Halloween is going to be determined. It's a little bit early right now, just because we don't know what's going to happen in the next month. The state just released guidance on Friday, late Friday, and the town manager is calling together department heads with police and fire, Board of Health, and DPW to look and see what the best course of action is for advisement for the community in that for that event. So more to come on that.
Yeah, that was going to be a question, so you answered it.
All right, wonderful.
Did any of the board members have any questions, concerns?
No, I'm good.
And Darlene, that was it?
That should do it,
We're all
yes. Thank you so much, and I do apologize for the delay. When we book the next meeting, we'll just make sure we're not double booked. Sorry about that.
Sounds good. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Right, all those in favor? All right, the meeting is hereby adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Thank you all.
Stay safe.